The next skills we're going to go over are the deadlift. So we have deadlift, we have Romanian deadlift or RDL, single leg Romanian deadlift, good mornings, which aren't really a deadlift, but I'm just putting them in there, and then a suitcase deadlift. This one, they might start feeling on their back, so just keep the weight really light and work on form for quite a while. And I'll try to cue you guys on how to lift without hurting your back. So, deadlift, it's a very innate movement. If anytime you pick up something off the ground, you are doing a deadlift. So it's important for everybody to learn. You'll start with your barbell, and we usually reverse into it. So I'll start at the top, and I'm gonna go from the side so you can see where I'm at. Feet are about hip width apart. I'm gonna send my butt, so butt's on at the top. I'm gonna send my butt back, keeping this bar path into me, and then I'm gonna bend my knees forward as I'm at the bottom, and then I'm just hovering above the ground, because if I had plates, I would be on the ground already. Big chest here, and I'm constantly pulling this bar back into my shin. We want that shin to be vertical and not really far forward. So I'm sitting back, and now as I go to stand, I want to press with my legs first, keeping my chest the same, and then squeezing my butt through so my bar meets my hips. Okay, I'm going to show you it again. Reverse, legs, 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 hips. Okay, what we want to avoid is them using a lot of their back. So that would look like this, where I'm now starting to lift with just my back and meeting my hips instead of lifting. Here's my legs coming through. Ooh, okay, slow-mo, meeting those hips into the bar, squeezing the butt, and I'm tall off the top. Okay, another one that might happen is they'll stand with their legs first, so that'll look like this, where their butt gets really high in the air, and now they're cranking on that back. Again, it's too much back. A lot of leg first. Legs, legs, legs. And now I'm driving through. Just go through and see how they feel on that. Romanian deadlift, a lot of hamstring work, strengthening those hamstrings. You'll soften the knee a little bit, and now keeping this bar into my quad. Knee soft, butt's on. I'm gonna send my butt way back, way back. I'm still pushing that bar into my legs, way back. I'll go to just about below the knee, and then I'm gonna stand. Okay, we're also watching for a rounding of the back. Anytime you see this, they need to reset. Okay, big chest at the top, back's on, abs on, butt's on, soften the knee, pushing this bar into me, send the hips back. Send the hips back, they're gonna feel nice, pulling the hamstring, and stand. Okay, squeezing the butt, squeezing the hips through. Single leg deadlift, you can do with a bar like this, but I like to go with a dumbbell. And you can hold it right in front of you with two hands, or you can just kind of see what's comfortable for them. Sometimes I go opposite leg, opposite foot. Squeezing the butt. I keep the feet kind of close together, and now I'm going to kind of soften my knee, and then I'm going to just drag this back foot. Same thing though, going to about the knee. It's working on a lot of balance. Squeeze the butt through, and here it is from the side. They can keep that toe dragging on the ground. You can go all the way down, or they can work on their balance and have that leg completely out. But same thing, I like this one for balance. Squeezing the butt at the top. Making sure on this one that they're keeping that bar pulled into them. We don't want the bar clear out here, okay, because that's going to put a just different strain on the back. So I'm always shoving it into my leg. Squeeze the butt to stand. That's really nice. The good morning is more of a back exercise. So when we do our back squat, the weight is kind of high up on our shoulders. For this, you're going to kind of pull it down a little bit. And I like to just wrap my arms around. Butt's on at the top. I'm going to send my butt way back, and I'm going to bend way over. Okay, and then drive up, squeeze the butt. So they are going to feel that in the back a little bit more, keeping the abs on, keep a nice arch. As much as I'm sending my butt back, I'm also trying to send my head and my torso forward. Squeeze the butt, to stand. Okay, and they can start with a really light weight, or they can, and then work up to a heavier weight. Suitcase deadlift. I'm gonna have 2 weights on the ground, 2 dumbbells, come in right between them, so my feet are right next, squeeze the butt. I'm gonna pull down, keeping a nice big chest, making sure you can just see the shirt, like the label on their shirt, pulling down into this, and then they're just gonna stand up. Okay, if they need to scale, you could set it on 2 boxes and maybe start right here. But same thing, using those legs to stand. And the back is just staying stable. Sitting down, big chest, stand. Okay, what we're trying to avoid is having the butt come up first and using a lot of that back, or having them pull with the chest too soon. Legs and butt. Cool. That was the deadlift series.